This is Jerry Pullins, owner of SeniorCare Alzheimer's Homes in Kansas City, coming today to talk to you a little bit about funeral timing. With Alzheimer's and dementia, it's amazing how you just never know if someone's journey is going to be a year or two or 8 or 9 years. And so families, spouses, sons, daughters, relatives, they go through the ringer. It's a really, really hard process. And when we get to the end of life, there's a lot of stress. There can be a lot of lingering and delays, and things happen that sort of bring all of the emotions of someone's life or of the past years or of the situation to bear, especially and oftentimes when someone passes at an earlier age. And that could be a spouse or a son or daughter, especially a spouse that's been caring for them. And then maybe over time they get transferred or moved into one of our homes or a facility home with an Alzheimer's and dementia specialty, and they go into a different role. But at the end of life, everything sort of comes crashing down. The passions, the heartache, all of the emotions come onto that person. And I believe, we did this with my own mother who passed away from cancer, that oftentimes during those last days and that last hour and when that individual passes, it often is helpful to take a moment, to take a break and not have that individual pass and then feel like you need to have the funeral 2 days or 3 days after. That closure in some cases can be good, but what I've seen more often than not, and today I'm dressed up having just come from a funeral where an individual, a gentleman, a husband, cared for his wife, placed her with us, and there was a lot of emotional things that were going on at the end. So basically they waited in that case, and in my case, for a daughter to move back to town. Sometimes it's a logistical thing, and sometimes it's just the timing. My mom passed right before Christmas, so we decided to wait till like January 7th. It ended up being really helpful to gain perspective and to just gather ourselves and be able to, without the fatigue and the emotion of sort of right after someone passes away, to wait a bit. And we honored her better. And I think in the case I saw today, this individual was honored better as well. So sometimes don't be afraid. Don't feel like taking a break or waiting a few days is that you're breaking a norm or a tradition that needs to happen, or be forced to feel like the funeral home is pushing you to do it quickly. Sometimes a couple weeks can really be refreshing, and they can really help you honor the individual that you're celebrating well. So today, Jerry Pullins with SeniorCare Alzheimer's Homes in Kansas City, talking a little bit about timing of funerals and why it might be better to put a little bit of a gap between someone's passing and someone's celebration or their funeral service. Thanks so much and have a great day.